All right, guys, I'm gonna try and do this early. Welcome back to the channel. It's day 2. We have driver interviews, we have some racing. I got all the pro guys, and we are in the staging lanes for ET. Dylan driving the Duramax. We got lucky and got to kind of park by ourselves while we film, but we are getting ready. So far, it's been a great day at the track. No incidents yet. A lot of good runs. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the footage. We're doing our best to give you guys event coverage, but let's kick it off to the live action. Guys, so we got a little bit of time. We're catching the pro guys right before their last round of qualifying. We stumbled into this specimen of a man here. What's your name, sir?
Nathan Banstrom.
All right, and what do you do for a living?
What do I do? To sum it up, I turn wrenches and I fix machines.
Okay.
If you want to get technical, work on Duramaxes. We do a lot of stock stuff, but we also do some performance stuff. We got a compound set up this year. We had triples last year. The compound's a lot smoother, more power on the big end. It's better. It's better.
I remember a certain Facebook comment where you used to put the laughing emoji when I'd say triples are terrible.
Yeah. They have their
yeah, pretty good for wide open, but getting there. So what is this truck here?
This is an 01 Duramax.
Okay.
It's just mostly steel besides the black stuff you can see on the side. It's got the SoCal 7.1 liter. We got an 80 in the middle, and atmosphere is a 106. Got those from Chris Patterson. I'm sure you guys know him, Mr. 3201. And it's been working great. We've had 0 motor issues all year. Let's not talk about the Allison we got in it, but got our buddy at Ultimate Diesel Performance. He built us a pink colored Allison, and and it's been running 590, so we're just going to run it out until we get our different transmission.
Okay, best pass of this weekend so far?
595.
Ooh, not bad.
It's pretty humid, so we're going to turn the jet up just a little bit more and see if we can not break out, but get a little better. And
you own a shop, right?
Yeah, I run advanced Rtds repair.
Okay, where are you located?
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Okay, so if you guys need a good Duramax shop, or really just a good straightforward mechanic in South Dakota, I highly recommend you check them out. And look at this girl. And if you guys don't remember, we saw him at Hub City when he had triples with the quad cab, but it has changed a little bit. Pretty much a factory interior, except for the race seats. Nice. Well, we appreciate your time, sir. Good luck today.
No problem, thank you.
So continuing in the lanes for 590, we have another V8 here. What is your name, sir?
Dan Zoltan from Felix, Wisconsin.
Okay. Where's that at in Wisconsin?
Very northern tip.
Oof.
Yeah, a little trip down here.
Did you bring your own cheese curds? That's the real question.
We did not do this one.
Okay. Does it bother you? I'm from Illinois originally.
No.
Okay. All right.
We'll live against it.
Okay. So what do you do for a living?
I got a shop up in northern Wisconsin, Dan Service Center.
Okay.
It's kind of a general service. We specialize in diesel performance.
Okay. Okay. Very similar to our shop then. What is this truck here?
It's a 07 GMC Sierra LBC truck.
Okay.
It started off as my work truck. Just kind of progressed. Last 3 years, it's really progressed. Back half of the shop last winter, creating the whole cage. And last night we just set a new personal best and a world record for the fastest four-wheel drive dirt race at 495.
And that was a record that was originally held by the Dirty Hooker Boys, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay. And I do, a lot of people will probably ask why you don't race in Pro Street. I know the reason, but this is a real light, isn't it?
It's a light truck.
Okay.
We're trying to do small tire stuff.
Okay. All right.
We're focusing more on the small tire. It is still a stock motor, so it's on borrowed time.
Oh my
Split
goodness.
block. So we're trying not to turn it up too much more than we have to. So 590 is consistent. It'll hold together for a long time. We'll turn it up and party every once in a while.
Awesome, man. Well, good luck today and beautiful truck. All right, for all you inline six mechanical fans, you guys know I just love a good P-pump truck.
Cody Helms, we're from Chesterfield, South Carolina. I run a diesel shop, HDP Performance.
Okay.
We do basic repair mostly, injector engines, transmissions.
All right. And where is that at, roughly, in the country?
Probably an hour or so away from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay. Which way?
Back toward Columbia.
All right.
Yep. Kind of in between Columbia and Charlotte.
Okay. And what is this truck, sir?
This is a 97 12 valve.
All right.
It was originally a straight drive truck. It was a 120,000 mile truck that was completely perfect. When I bought the truck, I had a stipulation that I couldn't sell it. So this is what it turned into.
Okay, and what class do you race now?
We're running 590.
All right. And what was your best pass so far this weekend?
This weekend we run a 610.
Okay.
We've been fighting some fuel issues, but we've got to turn up some. We're going to see what happens.
Okay. And for those of you guys that we did get a video of this, it was doing that fluttering thing. So they've been working on it. Obviously being mechanical. What's the displacement?
It's still a 5.9.
Still 5.9? Okay.
Original block for the truck.
So you definitely have a lot of tweaking to do on this girl every time, but it is a gorgeous truck.
Season.
4 season?
Yep.
What
Factory block, factory crank.
Okay, what class did you start in?
670.
670?
Yep, we threw the truck together and it went 681.
All
I
right.
had no idea what we were doing. Never raced before.
Heck yeah. We got towel snapping going on here. Just a good time in the pits. Got the nitrous. Look at that, cow tracks, guys. You don't need crazy budgets to do this stuff. Thank you.
farm, or what do you want to do?
Oh, this is going to be a great outtake.
Oh, okay.
All right. So still in 590 class, we have my fiberglass doors that may or may not go faster than I ever will in my life. What is your name, good sir?
My name is Mitchell.
Okay.
From Southern Illinois.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I work for Rtds X.
What do you do? What do you do there?
Sales manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I
good.
tell Everett and Paul and Jeffrey what to do.
Okay. Yeah. Paul definitely needs a little direction.
Yeah, a little bit. Sometimes.
Okay. So what do we have here? Obviously, you're in 590.
590. Yep. I have a. You just want to go my setup?
Yeah. Sure.
Cool. I've got a 6.4 deck plate from Linco. I've got 400% overs from Flux. I got an Extra G 14 mil race pump. I have an AirTech 8596 132 with a Steed manifold, dual gated. Yeah, it's a pretty basic setup. It's a 48.
Who built it?
Who built the 48?
Yep.
We did.
Okay.
Yep.
In-house build?
Everything's in-house except for the engine. We had Linco assemble it. It's a Waggler setup. Linco assembled it. And then, yeah.
What got you into this, Mitchell?
I was in the Air Force for 8 years, and when we lived up in Grand Forks, I bought my first diesel, and I'm like, man, I gotta make power. So I did it all in my garage, and I'm like, man, that's pretty cool. And then I got hooked up with Paul, tuning my truck, and then I was getting out of the military, and he's like, you want a job? And I'm like, absolutely. And so I'm from Minnesota, so I moved from Grand Forks back down to Southern Illinois. And I drove my wife with me, she's from Oregon. And we met in Panama City, Florida.
Whew.
Yeah.
The story of the Air Force?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's how I met my wife in Southern California. Well, it's a gorgeous truck, man. Wishing you the best of luck. How good is it ran this weekend?
I went 591 with a 5 last night in the diesel versus gas shootout. I kind of got suckered into doing that. We could have turned it up if we wanted to. We didn't really want to on the fresh engine, so we we're trying to get her a little more dialed for 590, and it worked. So hopefully we go out today, Q3, and do the same thing.
All right, sounds good. It seems like a lot of the 590 guys like overbuild their trucks, turn them down, and then you guys just get to have fun. What is that like?
It's awesome because it's very, very low maintenance.
Oil changes and valve lash?
Valve lash every once in a while, and then we pull the trans before the race just to go through it and make sure it's good.
Okay.
But I mean, we go on the track at 1150 horsepower, so.
And the occasional transfer case, right?
And drive shaft.
Okay.
I exploded a drive shaft on Thursday, so.
Well, it looks killer, man. You guys did great. Good luck today.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we are up, ready to race. I got to get dressed real quick, and then we are good to go. Almost forgot my locking hubs. Had to take the hubcaps off, but we're good now. In the lanes, ready to go. Turning the Denali. Hey, avoid the water. We're just gonna do 2-wheel drive, tow haul mode, see what it does. Oh, up against Ken Phillips. Sheesh. But it went 7:57 or 10:26. All right, guys, I don't think anybody got my first run outside. It is what it is. We went 860 at 79 mile an hour. I forgot tow haul mode. I also just held the nitrous button down the entire time because it felt slow. So we're gonna add more nitrous to it, try to leave a little harder, put tow haul on. And I think this will probably be another pass. We'll get put new eliminations and probably loose because that's the way I am bracket racing. But here's our time slip, and we're working on it. Well, work in progress. Got a little break, and I'm sure you guys are done hearing me talk. We're going through the lanes. We are in what class, sir?
670.
All right, and who are you?
I'm Avery Misick, 27 years old, out of Lincoln, Nebraska.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
I run a truck accessory shop, so lift kits, wheels, tires, that's about it.
Okay, what kind of truck are we looking at here?
What's left of a 2006 Ram 2500.
Okay.
Stock bottom end engine still, which surprises a lot of people. That motor's got about 167,000 miles on it. You know, head, cam.
What kind of turbo we got on here?
Garrett Charger.
Okay, what size?
GT 4508.
Okay.
About an 80 mil.
And what do we got for fueling?
We have a set of S&S diesel 250%.
Okay.
Pushed by a 14 mil X-G race pump.
All right, and then what kind of trans?
Banghart built 48 RE. Banghart's my local diesel shop, so they do all my tuning, and they do the transmissions. They build out all the transmissions.
Heck yeah, best pass of the weekend.
Best pass of the weekend, it did 680 first pass. We're going for that #1 qualifier spot at 670.
All right, good luck, man. Thank you.
Appreciate
it. Going down the lanes, another 670 truck. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Austin Smith, Rtds Diesel Performance out of Davidson, North Carolina. Got a 05 quad cab long bed, little street truck.
Okay.
Dual S&S 12 mil pumps, 400% from them. It's got a stainless 5-blade 485 T6 on the manifold, and that's a 98 millimeter GT55 in atmosphere.
All right.
And
best pass this weekend. How close did you get to that number?
we just went a good leg at a 684 to 103.
Nice.
Hope we can keep that repeating anyway.
Heck yeah. Well, good luck. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
Nice truck. We got a little more of an unusual truck here. We have a 6.7 Power Stroke. So this one goes out to David. Real race truck here. What's your name, sir?
Brad Help.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a shop and work full-time in construction.
Okay. What kind of construction you in?
Heavy commercial.
Okay. Nice. What are we looking at here?
6.7 Power Stroke, Snyder Performance Engineering built, SBE Motorsports engine, SBE Motorsports turbo, X-G fuel, hot shot secret fluids, 6R140.
Okay. And what's it usually run?
I've been 658.
Okay. And what year is this truck?
2011.
Okay. Is it still the 11 motor, or did you update it?
It's 11 engine.
Oh,
Yep. It's
risky.
got Crillo rods and everything else.
Okay, so full build.
Fully built motor.
Okay. And how long you been racing this truck?
I bought this truck in 18, dirt dragged it for several years, and then finally motor let go and built the engine and came out to the blacktop.
So you've been destroying the track for us ever since?
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much.
yeah. Once you put these in the dirt, it never comes out.
Well, you blow them up, you gotta take them all the way apart.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're not like Dodges.
No. But nice unit. I appreciate it. It's cool to see something different. And good luck today.
Thanks,
Stay
sir.
safe. So back to our inline Cummins fans. We got a really nice single cab here. What's your name, sir?
I'm Corbin Hall.
Okay, where are you from, Corbin?
Park Range, Tennessee, about 25 minutes up the road.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
I'm an electrician.
Electrician. Well, you are the first guy I've talked to that's not in our industry at all. What drove you into this?
My mother, she started selling diesel trucks, and we started building them a little bit. We do it on the side. It's been a hobby.
Heck yeah, what class you running in this weekend?
I'm running 6.7.
How did it do on the first round?
First round was a little slow. We ran a 7.15. I turned it up. I think I figured it out.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll be honest, my body's feeling the heat. I'm sure these trucks are.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's a gorgeous truck. What's done to it, sir?
It's got 300 overs, a 12 mil street pump, stock bottom end truck, 67 over 480, and full built transmission pretty much.
Heck yeah.
Simple. It holds. Knock on
Nice,
wood.
man. Good luck today.
Hey, thanks.
All right, so we got another blast from the past here, I will say. I'm with the driver. What is your name, sir?
Ethan Hodge,
Okay, where are you from?
Covington, Tennessee.
All right, and why don't you tell me a little bit about what you do for a living?
We farm, log, have
Okay.
a scrap yard, do a lot.
All right, see guys, I told you not everyone owns a diesel shop that comes to these. What class are you in?
670.
All right, and give us a little story about this truck. How did you end up getting it?
Run across it on comp diesel
Okay.
8 or 9 years ago, 10 years ago. We wound up buying the truck, made one street race in it, blew a head gasket halfway through the street race, and went back, went all the way through the motor. It's basically a stock bottom end, 9 intercooled, bowl piston, 12 valve.
Okay.
Home ported head, single 80 millimeter charger, big 13 mil pump, and
Who built the pump?
Seth built the pump when he worked for DPC
Okay.
or DCP, whatever
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. How's it running today so far?
Dead on the number 668,
With a mechanical truck.
mechanical.
There you go, guys. It can be done. You want to pop the hood real quick? Does it pop?
Oh yeah, not pretty, but it pops.
Ah, it's all good.
That's
There you go.
home built, 3-inch angle iron, side draft intake.
That's all it takes to get her done sometimes.
That's some intake piping off the DT466E.
Now, I don't want to insult you, but would you call this a true budget build?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
And you did all of it yourself?
Every bit.
And you're competitive in 670?
Yes, it's got the same piston bowl configuration as junker drag truck ran on Comp D 10 years ago.
All right, there you go, Will Terry. That's a shout out for you. Heck yeah, appreciate it. Good luck today, man.
Yes, sir.
enough for right now. We're gonna get the 6-liter ready to rip here, and hopefully it does better. We changed the nitrous jet, added quite a bit, and hopefully somebody actually gets this pass from the outside. Dylan and I did a little bit more communication, so he should be up here to get my run. Guys, I am lined up where will be the first pair at ET, and this is my competitor here. What's your name, sir?
Mark Harris.
All right, where are you from, Mark?
Yeah, Bethpage, Tennessee.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
I'm a commercial driver.
Okay, truck driver?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you haul?
Building materials.
Okay.
Moffett truck, straight truck.
Okay.
Pole barns, house packages, metal.
What kind of big truck?
It's just a Freightliner.
Okay, all right. Freight shaker?
Yep, freight shaker.
What's it got in it?
It's got a 350 horse Cummins.
Okay, all right. And what are you racing today?
It's my 1997 Dodge Ram 2500. I've had this truck, gosh, almost 20 years.
Okay, what's done to it?
A lot. I used to sled pull years ago. It was originally a factory 5-speed truck. It's got oversized pistons, fly cut valves, poured and polished head from Joker Fab, Seth Farrell bench pump, Ducky injectors, Tater built turbo.
What size is the turbo?
It's a 6868.
Okay, so it's a stock appearing?
Stock appearing, 14 centimeter waistcoated housing.
You're just here for fun, huh?
Just here for fun.
Have a good time?
Exactly.
All right, man.
Close to home.
I mean, you know this guy's been around for a long time when he's got the Comp D sticker on there. But heck yeah, man. Pretty clean rig, really. Battleship gray?
Driftwood gray.
Driftwood gray.
Was the name from the
Okay. I dig it, man. Well, best of luck today.
Appreciate it.
Okay, guys, this is my next run, and this is our second run, and we're going to leave in tow haul. A little bit more boost, a little bit more nitrous. We're not here to really win ET. I'd love to say I was, but we just want to see how fast it'll go, and maybe we can get down in the deep 8s with it. Full weight, stock appearing-ish turbo, and some nitrous. My second pass, we went 8:56. We're just gonna keep leaving harder. Just talked to Austin Denny, big thank you to him, and I'm gonna pick him for my 6-liter advice. We'll leave even harder. I left at like 2200 RPM. He said give it more. We're gonna do that in eliminations. And driving the Duramax, how'd that first pass feel?
Pretty good.
Yeah. What's it like? AC seats, air conditioning?
We're living life in here, guys.
Okay. No boosted launch because I
two-wheel drive.
Yep. And we just
need to get home.
Yeah, we bumped it up a tune now, so you're in the 120 horse emissions on. And what you like it?
Yeah, I'm falling in love with this thing.
Okay. We'll get a video of you going down the track here, and at least she looks good.
Yeah.
Nice one, Dylan. It ain't one thing, it's another. Mother Nature said we're done racing for a little bit. Stay tuned, and yeah, I'm gonna try and cool off a little bit, recharge my phone battery, and take my factory race truck.
Over at that point, give yourself that extra stopping
as we sit here on another rain delay, we had a moment of silence, brought all the racers up to the starting line in remembrance of Tom. In all honesty, it was hard to come back. And then we had that kind of crash fire last night. And I don't know. It's weird. It was weird at UCC. It was weird at Beach Bend. It's weird here. I mean, it's even weirder here. And I think at the end of the day, I'm glad everybody showed up to race, and I'm glad everyone's being as safe as they can. And I think at the end of the day, that is all that Tom would have wanted, is for us to keep doing what we love. All right, guys, so as you can see, we are on the trailer. They called it for rain until tomorrow. Dylan has to go back to Vegas, so we're gonna actually have to leave first thing in the morning to get back. Overall, what would you say? You got two passes.
This was way different from the West Coast. Everyone's more humble. Everyone's talking about tips and tricks where you don't hear that on the West Coast. Everyone's hush-hush about everything. And then for you to let me pilot that thing was a blast, man. Emissions on, that thing's an animal.
Maybe next time four-wheel drive.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I'll end this, guys, when we get back, and we'll kind of unpack. But I wanted to make sure we got Dylan's opinion on the event.
It's a unit.
Okay, guys, so as you know, we had to leave, get Dylan to the airport. We did. We're back at the shop now. Unfortunately, Rod in the Corvette did have a little bit of a hiccup. I'm not sure what it is. All I know is that he's okay, but the car did catch on fire. I'll put some pictures up, but the big takeaway there is he's okay. His fire suppression system worked. You know, I know I joke a little bit with you guys about safety and stuff, but just know that I do personally try to put myself in the best position. That's why I like my quad cab has the fire suppression in it, all the drive shaft loops. The mega cab does too. Even this 6-liter, like as much as I want to just turn it up and go balls to the wall, you got to kind of feel these things out. I've never really drag raced a 6-liter, so it was a learning experience. Big thank you again to Dylan for getting some of the footage. Austin Denny got some, Nick Bell got some, and all in all, I think we did it right by Tom. Like, we finished the event, got it in the books. A lot of rain. Big thank you to Greg Jolly and the rest of the ODSS staff for doing the best they could. It's not my or their fault I had to leave. It is what it is. It seemed like a lot of guys were still there to finish it out. Congratulations to the winners. I believe they're still kind of rolling in, but I know Dustin Minturn won 770. I believe Ethan Hodge, who had that P-Pump truck, won 670. I'm not sure about ET. I think I seen where Ziegler won Pro Street. Rail, I'm not sure on. I do know that I think Mark Roger won. I just want to say we tried to race tow rigs. He didn't want none. So as of right now, the Duramax is undefeated. Dylan piloted this. Again, guys, we got to get some more front end upgrades on this. We got a bunch more parts coming for this. Right now, everything runs. I'm enjoying it. We have content coming for the L5P. Bunch of Whirly Fab stuff, bunch of Duramax tuner stuff. This is by no means done. The 6-liter, again, by no means done. We ended up finding out that when I had mounted the solenoid very rudely, we actually tore this wire. So every time I thought I was spraying, the fuse was blown. So all the passes from Rocky Top were fuel only. We only got 2, unfortunately. We went 869, and then we left a little harder and went 855. Fuel only, street tires. The excuses go on, but the cool part is it runs, it drives. This thing is an absolute blast. Just a big thank you to all the companies, again, that helped us out on this project. Fleece, John Strada with Black Tie Race Fab, WDI, Fluid Dampener for, you know, we can actually still see it. It's not too bad. RCD, Mitch at Driftless. Like, this thing runs great. I can't wait to start spraying more nitrous to it, or just nitrous in general. We're gonna move this line into the intercooler pipe. We got a lot of cool stuff coming for this. We are far from done. I have some interior stuff I want to do, which I probably won't film, but just kind of replace some of the worn out leather. I got a new seat cover for this girl, new seat cushion. I'm gonna keep letting it air out and get all the farm smell out, but she's a unit. looked good, drove back on the trailer, and now I get to go beat the life out of this thing on the street. Our little weekend engine build so far has held up good. And again, guys, I understand that we own a shop. This is my stuff. Like, if a customer wants it done perfectly right, that's what we do. You know, so don't put too much stock into how I fix this 6-liter into how I actually conduct business with David. So again, guys, hopefully you really like the content. Again, I really tried to bring a lot of people in on this. Got a lot of good footage of racers. We got big end, short end. I'm sorry a little bit of the night footage was grainy. It is what it is. It's what we had to work with. Big thank you to all the drivers that took a little bit of time out of their day to talk about it. Hopefully this gets some of you guys sitting at home watching this out. Like, we went to UCC and came in 2nd place, and I still race ET with vehicles. Like, there's no limit to ET. Just come there, have fun. It cost me $40 to get a tech card. It cost me $40 to get in the gate. So I'm $80 in. Most of the ET trucks drive there because mine was fresh, brand new. We trailered it, but you guys can have a ton of fun. If you have questions, all these guys in the driver interviews I did will take at least 5-10 minutes to explain it to you. If not, I know anybody on the Fire Punk team will give you some time. I still, to this day, ask Ryan Riddle and Landon rule questions, and you know, no one knows everything, and as soon as you admit that and you're willing to have fun and learn, you guys can have a blast. I have not smiled like I have driving this thing in a long time. It was so much fun hanging out with everybody, meeting everybody. Vendor row, we had a bunch of companies there selling merch, stickers, product questions. I got to talk to Tony Durhammer, the owner of Hammer Tech Race Cars, get some stuff lined out for the nitrous on my quad cab. So if you want to get into it, ODSS is a great way to do it, and the ET class is awesome. Like, if you make mistakes, nobody's gonna like chop your head off. Like, everyone there is there to have a good time. So come on out, like this one, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you are not already, and as always, guys, I will catch y'all on the next one.